I'm a big YouTuber.
I literally cover court cases for a living.
I'm gonna give you my ID.
I cover the court cases for a living.
Yeah, what up, y'all? Welcome to Crown TV. I am the Crown Prince. Shout out to the Royal fam, man. We done leveled up. We putting the petty things away. Hashtag Royal fam in the comments if you hear me. If you want to donate to the channel and help us grow, you could do that through the Super Chat or the Cash App. Let's get it. Join the Crown TV community on the Band app and get instant access to the Crown TV calendar, daily news updates, all documents and court paperwork as it is released. This means you will get it here first. New video and live stream alerts and more. And that is all for free on the Band app. Yo, it's Jeopardy night, y'all. It's MFing Jeopardy night. But before we do that, let's get to some news for anybody who come here tomorrow or whatever before we delete this live and they want some substance. So let's do this real quick and real fast, and then we're going to get to the Jeopardy, man, what we all came for. All right, so Kodak Black gets sentenced on Wednesday, y'all. It's finally here. I know everybody was waiting on this day. He gets sentenced Wednesday. What you're looking at is his sentencing memorandum. It's two things I want to touch on here. One is his sentencing, and then another is a story about Kodak that y'all might never heard. That's in this paperwork. Let's see. All right, it worked on the first time. All right, so under the statutory maximum, the guidelines, and the government's recommendation, it says, as the United States Probation Office noted, to each counts 1 and 2, the maximum term of imprisonment is 10 years. That means Kodak is looking at 20 years possible total. It has calculated, pursuant to the United States sentencing guidelines, a guideline imprisonment range of 46 to 57 months. That's like 3 years and 10 months to something. It says the defendant respectfully submits the advisory guideline range is 37 to 44 months. Now, there's always two sides to this paperwork, three sides, the prosecution side, the defense side, and the side you need to pay attention to. The side you need to pay attention to is the probation office. This is from the PSI report. They recommending 46 to 57 months and a pledge to hit Kodak with this with the bottom of this guideline, which is 46 months. That's 3 years and 10 months. So if y'all haven't seen the video I did about I think it's titled something like Kodak Black will receive a lot of help from the government for his cooperation. The title is something like that. This is how we got to this point. They dropped his guideline level down like 3 levels just for him, you know, his cooperation, his admitting to his guilt, I guess you could say, early on in the case. That's what they say. I hear rumblings, but I haven't seen anything anywhere in this case about Kodak telling on anybody. So I just want to get that straight. The other thing in this paperwork is this story right here. Now they talking about Kodak Black's past criminal history. So it says the most serious cases are the ones he pled to when he was 18 years old, and the robbery and kidnapping case he was charged with on paper looks to be the most serious of the offenses. The facts of the case are distinctively different than the charges that he pled to on the matter. The case revolved around 5 individuals committing home invasion robberies. The victim of one of these home invasion robberies was Kodak Black's mother. Instead of calling the police, which certainly would have been the more prudent course of action, Kodak Black found out who the individuals were, drove around the neighborhood and picked them all up, took away their cell phones, and took them to his mother's home and made them apologize for the robbery. The police felt that it was more important to charge the defendant than to charge the other 5 people with the home invasion and label them as victims. They were never charged with the crime they committed. The most interesting part of the story is that of the 5 individuals, 3 are currently incarcerated on home invasion charges. One of the 3 has recently been charged with 2 first-degree murders committed during a home invasion and is awaiting trial in Broward County. Now, we understand this in the streets. I don't think nobody has a problem with it. I don't know if I would have made this argument in court, being that it clearly describes a kidnapping and robbery, taking the people's possession. But Kodak Black he makes strange arguments. This is not the first, and somehow they turned 20 years into 3.5. So who am I to critique? So that's the news for the day, y'all.
On a Friday night at 9 o'clock, hundreds of kids who don't have to be here. You'd think this would be the last place they'd want to be. But here in Newark, they're in here because of what's out there.
Anything that keeps me off the street, I'll do. Like, besides doing anything wrong, like selling drugs and all that stuff. I'm not into that.
If I come here, I will see, like, friendly faces.
Gun violence, like, out there, they fighting, getting shot.
Inside the walls of West Side High, every Friday night until 11 p.m., it's a space free of fear. Within these walls, kids can shoot pool, play video games, hit the hardwood, practice cheers, or even lay down track in a recording studio. Within these walls, they can laugh. It's called the Lights On program, now in its 4th year, and it's open to everyone. Nadia Camacho graduated in 2008.
If it was around back then, I think that we wouldn't have lost so many of my classmates. Like, if we have a class reunion now, a lot of my classmates wouldn't be there.
I haven't lost any more kids to gun violence since we started doing the school year.
Principal Akbar Cook says you can't ignore the results. If you remember him, that's because last summer, Eyewitness News told you about a free laundry room he installed in school. Students bullied because of dirty clothes, resulting in chronic absenteeism. Principal Cook says there's been a 10% increase in daily attendance since.
I was finding out just from being a principal that the kids don't eat during the weekends.
They also serve hot meals to kids on Friday nights. During the summer, they do this 3 nights a week. It's all made possible by donations from the community and alumni. It's kind of amazing what a school can become when people care about kids who just want a chance.
What's poppin', fam? I need y'all to go check out crowntv.live. It's a new way to donate. You can now donate by credit card or PayPal. And we finally have the merch store. That's right, the merch store is now litty for all your Crown TV and your Royal Fam needs. Also on the site, you will be able to find the latest videos and be able to contact me directly, which I know you all want to do. crowntv.live. We litty.